Money, taxpayers, and Carol Thomas, all interwoven in a recent audit of the Beaumont School District. The audit goes back 10 years when the city was asked to vote yay or nay on an almost $389 million bond project. Tonight, what that audit tells us about the numbers involved in the building of the Bisd football stadium and how the former superintendent spent those dollars despite priority. That's part one of our report. This was Carol Thomas's Bisd prior to his departure as superintendent in 2012. The money, where and how it was spent, part of an 1,100-page forensic audit completed this year, detailing the $388 million bond construction project in 2007.
Basically, that audit verified a lot of what I knew was going on, plus what I thought was, taking place.
Maybe the most high-profile element, the cost of the football stadium and complex, and the audit proves and states Thomas did provide false cost information.
It's very sad to still see his name up there when we know now what we know about the way the bond was managed.
The stadium bearing Thomas's name would eventually cost $47.3 million. The facility was originally slated for $29.8 million. Thomas wanted to duplicate the stadium built for Cy-Fair ISD, but was told a stadium couldn't be constructed as nicely as Cy-Fair's with that $29.8 million.
There was a great sales job done, but as it turned out, a lot of the sales pitch was false. You can start with the stadium.
Other trustees interviewed by the auditors, they stated they would not have approved the bond had they known the stadium was going to actually cost over $47 million.
Even as the cost of the stadium was increasing, there never was a time or a meeting when the program manager, Parsons, nor the contractor came to the board and said, hey, we're increasing the scope of, or we're increasing the contract amount because of this reason.
There will not be any raises given, not even the
Yet Thomas stayed the course. In March of 2009, a budget allocation request was approved for $29.8 million by Thomas and Assistant Superintendent Terry Ingram. 5 weeks later, in April, Thomas approves a stadium budget of $44 million, and according to the auditors, there is no evidence this budget was submitted to the school board.
I'm proud that our students have an opportunity to play, and I hope they truly understand what is cost this community.
Tomorrow night, in part two of the Bisd Stadium Report, the audit's final conclusion. By the way, we would like to have your opinion on the stadium. Should the name be changed on the Bisd football stadium? That's our question. Go to KFDM's Facebook page and cast your vote.